She was about 100 yards out. That's where she got dragged down.
Number 10, Grand Canyon or Bust. Sam and Dean travel a whole lot during their 15-season run of monster hunting, but they may not have seen it all.
Fine.
Fine. Look, we don't know what it is, but whatever it is, that guy in the chair is a part of it. So let's find him and see what's what.
Fine.
Fine.
The Grand Canyon is such a big American wonder that it's likely the pair has visited before, right? Well, it seems like the writers don't entirely know, or simply forgot themselves.
Last entry in the registry was in 06.
Hey, you remember when Dad took us to the bottom of the Grand Canyon on that pack mule ride?
The what?
In Season 8, Sam recalls memories of a family trip taken to the Arizona landmark. Yet in the Season 2 episode, Croatoan, Dean says that they've never been.
Go to the Grand Canyon.
What?
Yeah, you know, all this driving back and forth across country. You know, I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
So, which is it? It's one mystery that we just can't seem to solve. And apparently Sam and Dean can't either. Number 9, now you see it, now you don't.
Thought I'd have a treat before I put the ring back on. Heavier than it looks, isn't it? Sometimes you just want the thing off.
While we don't recommend underestimating death, sometimes even the all-powerful can miscalculate. Personified as a mighty horseman of the apocalypse, Death has a ring that grants him the magical abilities that he uses to perform his grim duties.
Now, when you fetch my ring, put it on.
What?
I want you to be me for one day.
But after handing it over to Dean to prove that his job isn't easy, Death somehow has the ring on again before the relic is returned to him.
Dean, join me.
Because the ring holds so much value to the plot, it's incredibly shocking to see it out of place. Sure, he may have been dying to get it back, but this is a brief but grave mistake that we just can't put to rest. Number 8, the confounding cut. In a series filled with shapeshifters, skinwalkers, and a slew of other types of monsters in between, it makes sense that the characters always have their guard up. When Dean comes back to life after some time spent below, he finds his way to Bobby.
Oh, wait! Your name is Robert Steven Singer. You became a hunter after your wife got possessed. You're about the closest thing I have to a father. Bobby, it's me.
While Bobby is a father-like figure for the boys, he's also an expert hunter.
Whoa, I'm not a shapeshifter.
Then you're a revenant!
All right, if I was either, could I do this with a silver knife?
To prove that he isn't some crazy creature, Dean cuts himself with Bobby's silver knife. But as the episode continues, the cut is absolutely nowhere to be seen. We love a good disappearing act, especially when it's caught on camera.
So you get to just stroll out of the pit, huh? Tell me, what makes you so special?
I like to think it's because of my perky nipples.
Number 7, Dean's baffling bling. Dean is known for being debonair and easygoing, and this is typically reflected in how he presents himself.
We detoured 8 hours so you could get laid.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Lunches are me, and don't wait up.
But unless his charm has suddenly given him superpowers, something is totally amiss in this episode. In the blink of an eye, he goes from wearing one necklace to wearing 2. It's such a small detail that it's easy to miss, but once you've seen this extra error, it's pretty hard to ignore. Perhaps neck jewelry is secretly the best new weapon around for partaking in the family business, but we seriously doubt it.
I asked him, no pesticide, no chemicals. Nobody can explain it.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
I don't know. Unholy ground, maybe?
Nevertheless, a little accessorizing never hurt anybody, right? Number 6, left or right.
I figured you were more her type. You know, she had pretty crappy tasting guys.
I think she broke my hand.
It's just too fragile.
We'll get it looked at later.
When Jared Padalecki ended up with a broken arm during the filming of Supernatural's second season, writing it into the script seemed like the obvious solution. But the creators just might have blanked out on which arm was the problem to begin with. After indulging in a bit too much alcohol, Sam spends a scene feeling ill on the bathroom floor.
I can still taste the tequila.
You know, there's a really good hangover remedy. It's a greasy pork sandwich served up in a dirty ashtray.
Oh, I hate you.
I know you do.
But in the very next one, his cast changes from his left arm to his right. Either the TV magic is starting to wear off, or there's something very wrong with this picture.
I appreciate it. Feels good to get back in the saddle, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Number 5, need a hand?
Finish it.
What? I told you the truth!
I don't care.
You son of a bitch, you promised!
I lied!
While a crew member out of place isn't nearly as shocking as a demon exorcism, it certainly doesn't go unnoticed.
Hey, you better hurry up and beat it before the paramedics get here.
What are you gonna tell them?
You think you guys invented lying to the cops? I'll figure something out.
After Sam and Dean manage to force an evil presence from a woman's body, a production crew member's hands can be seen snapping photos of Bobby and the brothers discussing what they're going to do. Either that or a sinister spirit somehow conjured itself into the scene. But we're pretty sure it's the first option. This error is especially memorable due to the jarring vision of disembodied hands, which might end up being a bit more odd than the exorcism.
Deus de sanctuario tuo Israel. Ipse tribuet virtutem et fortitudinem levi sue, benedictus Deus.
After all, no one likes a bad photo of themselves, demons included. Number 4, an identity issue. Because of their often violent and unfathomable choice of career, the Winchester brothers always find themselves brandishing new identities.
Agents Page and Plant, FBI.
Gentlemen, what brings you by?
We need to see Amber Greer's body.
Really? What for?
The police report said something clawed through her skull.
A new city typically means a new alias, but it makes you wonder if they have trouble keeping track of all those different names. Apparently Dean does, or at least he did early on in the series. When he introduces himself to a victim's family member in this first season episode, Dean pulls out an ID card that establishes him as Samuel Cole.
Let me see some ID.
There you go.
This would have made complete sense, that is, if he hadn't already introduced himself with his real name just a few seconds ago.
You must be Haley Collins. I'm Dean, this is Sam, we're rangers with the Park Service. Ranger Wilkinson sent us over. We wanted to ask you some questions about your brother Tommy.
We have no clue how Dean managed to make that mistake work, but we aren't so easily fooled. Number 3, half-brother in hell. Sam and Dean are a classic duo, like peanut butter and jelly or rock and roll. Nothing could ever change that, except the surprise of a third brother. When Sam and Dean learn that they have a half-brother in season 4, they're just as shocked as the audience.
He didn't want Adam to have our lives, okay? And we're gonna respect his wishes.
Do I get a say in this?
No! No.
Babysit the kid.
Where are you going?
Going out!
But instead of extending the family bond to Adam, they do away with him after just one season. After Adam gets possessed by the Archangel Michael and trapped in hell, the show pretty much pretends that he doesn't exist, even poking fun at this seeming plot mistake in season 10's fan fiction.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Adam, John Winchester's other kid. He's still trapped in a cage, in hell, with Lucifer.
Eventually, Adam makes his grand return in the final season, but for us, it's too little, too late.
You didn't deserve that. Since when do we get what we deserve?
Number 2, losing the Antichrist.
A demon?
He's done nothing but lie to you since the moment you met him. Don't listen to him. Punish him.
Sit down and shut up.
In a show where the Antichrist is real, the best solution is obviously to just forget about him. Well, that's exactly what happens when Sam and Dean meet Jesse. After they meet a young child with abilities unlike any other, the angel Castiel warns the duo that Jesse might be the literal Antichrist.
This child is half demon and half human, but it's far more powerful than either. Other cultures call this hybrid Cambion or Kateko. You know him as the Antichrist.
And after losing him at the end of the episode, the boys just call it a day and never mention it again. We'll always be left to wonder what exactly happened to Jesse and why they made the huge mistake of never finishing his story.
What does it say?
That he had to leave to keep his parents safe. That he loves them and he's sorry.
Especially since they made him seem so catastrophic. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Silver Slip-Up.
All right, so what do we know about this thing?
Well, it was fast and it freaked when I caught it with Silver.
All right, so that narrows it down to?
Ghoul?
Sam says Silver slays ghouls, but does it?
Silver. No wonder none of the tests worked. You're not shapeshifters. You're ghouls.
A confusion of cards. Follow the cards, literally.
Not as great as 4-4s.
A perplexed production. What's scarier than spirits? Staff on screen.
Oh God, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Oh, did you get him?
Driving delusion. In this car chaos, the crew is unveiled. Number 1, the fridge fault.
Now, with this house all happening at once, it just feels like something's starting.
That's a comforting thought.
We're starting to get chills, but is it from a ghastly ghost or just an open fridge? That's up to you to decide. When Sam and Dean visit their childhood home to help protect the family that lives there from a spirit, spooky events begin to occur. Panic ensues when the eerie specter decides to lock a small boy inside the fridge via a clasp. But the entirety of its horror is stripped away with a closer look. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that the fridge doesn't stay locked at all. While this may have been for safety reasons or just an accident, it definitely takes a lot of the supernatural out of, well, supernatural.